Let's begin at the very beginning, a very good place to start. That's what vanity will do for you. And vanity nearly killed me that night, but it is the
motherfucker of all outfits.
Saved by the Bell, and I did a cover version for a Dutch company, which I got paid 25 quid for. And I had to do Saved by the Bell, and the only way I could do it was going, Saved by the Bell on your own.
I used to wear denim in the early 70s, and I absolutely loathe denim now. I think every piece of denim in the world should be burnt. I loathe it, I detest it, cancel it.
If I had a family, I'd never have just one child. I'd always have another one. The British people are very funny, you know. They turn a blind eye to everything. You can see someone with their legs tied running for a bus and nobody takes a blind bit of notice, right? I love it. English singers, excuse me while I crunch my eyes. The only thing I don't give away, when people say, send me this, send me that, I don't send glasses. I don't have as many as I thought. I counted them all at once, and I thought, I got them all on the floor, and my father had made this lovely case cabinet for them, and I only had 170 pairs. I thought I had about 500. And I thought, oh, I've only got 170 pairs of glasses. But
The President of the United States, sir?
Yes, I did have an audience with the President. He requested that I came. And I did. Beg your pardon. No, I did actually go. I went, and Kate likes to swim. And we had a swimming pool, and Forbesy didn't. So when we met her, she's the sort of person that comes in and reorganises your living room. Oh, shoot, that shouldn't be here. And just takes control. Yeah. And I said, listen, any time you want to come around and use the pool. So, in fact, one Sunday, we were having lunch at house with Stanley Baxter, the comedian, whose idol is Katharine Hepburn. And we're sitting outside having lunch. And there, at the end of the lawn, there's a bicycle appears with this incredible-looking woman on it. And Stanley Baxter's eating. And he suddenly sees that it's Katharine. We've only just been talking about Katharine Hepburn cycles up the lawn. And, I mean, poor Stanley Baxter went into shreds. I mean, it just crumbled. So we all went swimming, and she's like doing like 4.5 turns off the diving board, and I'm just about inching into the water. And there was a frog, I'm frightened of frogs. Don't ask me why. But I am frightened of frogs. And there was a dead frog at the bottom of the pool. And I wouldn't go in the pool. How butch. No way was I going in that pool. And she said, nonsense, this is nonsense. So she got a huge leaf. She dosed at the deep end as well. She dived down, picked it up, wrapped it and then just threw it out. And I said, how could you do that? She went, character, dear boy, character.
Using drugs used to be quite popular with some entertainers. Were you one of those
entertainers? Used to be popular.
Were you one of the...
No, but on the other hand, if I'd have had a little more... I was 2 when I was born. I was 2 when I was born. Very good. It's not down to that. It's being told that when you are an arse, you should be told you're an arse.
I travelled all the way up to Batley Variety Club to see Dusty Springfield because she was my childhood sweetheart. I had 70 million pictures of her from Ravalli stuck on my bedroom wall, you know, which when the wall went down, all went like that. Very heartbreaking.
Where was that? Well, vices?
The only thing I have vices are really sort of collecting things. I think that's a vice. It's just, what do they call people that collect things?
Collectors?
Collectors. Good spotting.
Do you have a great deal of...
I think that the trouble with politicians today is that there's too much slanguing.
He has an expensive taste in champagne.
He has expensive taste in everything. I don't think that is acquired with the...
I'm a great believer in getting as many pairs of spectacles. There's nothing so boring if you're blind, like I am nearly, well, sort of, I can't see very well, to get up and put the same pair of glasses on each day. I mean, I drive me around the bend, so I've got about 25 different pairs of glasses, and they make me feel different. Each pair makes me feel different, and they also coincide with the colour that I feel like today, you know. I'm very English today, red, white and blue, you see.
Do you design them yourself?
No, there's a shop in Hollywood. They usually have great frames, but if I want something, like I've just ordered a pair of ski goggles with lenses and to wear on stage, they'll do it. They just sort of laugh and go upstairs and sort of fall about laughing, but they're very good. They do anything I want. I'm having actually glasses made in the shape of a poodle.
Well, what about your eating habits? I see you're having your normal breakfast.
Oh, yes. The Cod War is on, you know. So we've been reduced to this sort of stainless steel pilchard.
No, it's a bronze by Paul Wunderlich, a German artist.
How will you be in 25 years?
Bald, actually. Bald, aging, and playing the piano in a pub somewhere.
Noise, or they just keep going at a certain rate. I think it's very important to start up there, go down, start up, and then just keep letting them down, and then the final climax coming towards the end. It's sort of like having sex, really. You just try and keep the best bit until the end. And I think kids really get a big buzz out of dancing to it. And they just like to have their eardrums splattered. It was through an advert in a paper. I was banging around the countryside. Well, I was playing around the countryside.
Waiting to be eaten.
Disadvantage is because you can write different songs on a guitar, and I'm too lazy to learn it. I wish I could play it, but I'm glad I'm not, because nothing's worse than arriving in another hotel and seeing a band and say, "Oh, would you like to come and jam in that room?" and think, "Oh, Christ."
I don't recall reading anything controversial about you.
Oh, you're joking.
Not on... Well, you have...
I hope you're not crippled with laughter by now, but I enjoyed it.